Welcome back to the Full Time Ultras, and we finally have our first finalist of this edition of the Euros. It is Spain who have conquered France. Thank God in 90 minutes, but it was one of the I think in the recent games it was one of the most entertaining ties. We thought that it was going to go to 120 minutes, but the start was electric. We've got Harsh here to decide, sorry, to decipher the game for us. Yeah, it's a little bit too late, but what are your first impressions of this game?
Vamos! This game was amazing. I loved it. Spain won the game. They played really nice. The Golden Boy played after hours.
Yes.
He won it for them. He bought the change. Initially, France were dominating, as you mentioned. It was very entertaining to watch the
Yeah.
first 20 30 minutes. It was the best game of the Euro so far. And then,
Especially in terms of the start.
exactly, the start was amazing. It was end to end. France kind of dominated again with the goal as well, and they needed that golden boy to show some magic, and he did, and that brought Spain into the game. And then after that, they took the lead with that own goal, debatable own goal, but given to Olmo afterwards, and then it was all Spain, and I'm very happy with that.
A lot of people going into this game did think that were pretty shocked with the way France started. It was a really good cross from Mbappe to find a Kolomuani, but you have to give credit to how Spain responded in this game, right? Because such a quick turnaround, like because normally you know if you tend to lose the lead, you will fall back into the shell and you will wait for that difficult phase to go through, and then you'll towards the end of the game you'll try to attack. But Spain were right on it, and they were like, nah, we're taking that initiative to turn around the game as quickly as possible. That definitely makes them a dangerous side, no?
Yes, definitely makes them very dangerous. I honestly think that they kind of had to wait for that moment that Yamal created, after which they did whatever you said. They tried to dominate.
Because that absolutely comes out from nothing.
Nothing.
the
Exactly.
the the audacity to take a shot from there, considering how young this kid is absolutely phenomenal.
Exactly. And they needed something like that from someone. You usually go to the likes of the bigger players to give that kind of momentum or give that kind of moment. Rodri did that the last game
Yeah.
when he played to get
That
them out of
clutch
the
goal.
shell. Yeah,
Yeah.
that clutch goal against Georgia when they needed him to score, when they were in the shell. They were playing low box cross, and everything was not going against in favor of them. And today it was Yamal with that brilliant goal, and you don't expect that from a 16-year-old to do something like that for his country. So amazing to watch.
I remember last time in this exact once we were doing the Spain and the Germany game, and you said that Spain surely need to keep Nico Williams and Yamal more time for this game, and that showed, because I thought that Spain would go into their shell a little bit towards the end with France attacking, but France on the back of their head had it in their mind that if we go to attacking, Yamal and Nico Williams are a threat on the counter. So that totally paid off, right?
Exactly. Both of them played the most of the game,
Yeah.
and they are rapid. So it obviously plays on the French people's mind that if they lose the ball, they're just going to put a long ball through and they're going to run. They are rapid. So lightning fast people. And that's what kind of got into their heads as well. And that's just important to have that kind of attacking threat play. And they were doing the defensive work. Like Nico Williams was there behind Cucurella if need be. So they were told to help them defensively. But at the same time, when they had the position, they wanted them to run and they wanted them to counter attack, which was a threat for France as well. So
Let's briefly talk about France's performance, especially attack. They got off to the perfect start. Their first goal from open play, but that has been the story of France's tournament. In this Euros, it's they do not have the ability to get goals, and that is something which also me and Aditya discussed in the prediction video, where that ability to not get goals could cost them. And this was one of those games that, it costed them too much, especially in the second half. There was nothing much from France. Are you disappointed with the approach in the game?
Yes, definitely disappointed on how they approach the game. I felt that in the previous years, France have kind on relied on people who can serve the likes of Griezmann, Giroud, and Mbappe. But from the last year or two, it's Mbappe who's trying to do everything. It's not worked out for him. He played really well in the opening minutes of the game where he put out the cross and they scored. But after that, they just relied on him to create a lot of things. Prior to this, they had Griezmann as a creative source, which he was there, but he's not playing as creatively as he has done before. They had Pogba, who used to create for them a lot, which gave Mbappe the freedom to score, and the long balls used to come through, which suited his game. So they might need to find some replacements in order to fit that system, because I don't think Mbappe by himself can go ahead with this team and take them to the glory that it deserves. Or other players like Dembele or Kolomouani, they are too direct and they don't play well with each other. They are good individual players, so they might need to find a replacement who can fit well in the system and serve well for Mbappe as well.
Do you think Deschamps stays as French manager?
I think he's done with whatever he has done so far. He has been amazing. I think they need a change. But if he wants to say definitely, I feel like he has done everything in order for them to support the decision. If he wants to say, but I think he should leave and just give the new generation a chance, a new manager, a new system, probably to help them in the next phases of the tournaments.
Just to end the video, Spain obviously now in the finals. They will either play Netherlands or England. Sorry. Are you confident with this Spanish side? They have 100% record. They go in with like amazing momentum. Do you see any of those two teams? Are they capable enough to topple this Spanish side?
What I've learned from football in the past 2 decades that I've watched it is it's a funny game. So you don't know what to expect from it. But if we go by the stats and the performances, Spain deserve to win. But if it's going to be a final, it's going to be a cagey game, and you never know who comes out on top. So we have to wait and watch.
But do you think Spain are going to win it?
Honestly,
What does
yes.
your heart say?
My heart says that they are going to win it, but these are young people. They're going to be playing a final. So the pressure hasn't gotten to them as of now. I don't see them getting under pressure, but you never know. Like today was a good example where they conceded a goal and they had to come back, but they still came back from a brilliant moment. I I still think that they didn't play the best football after they conceded till that goal came. After that, they were dominating the game again. But if things doesn't go the way they want it to go, it might be fun to watch on how they overcome that.
Who do you think Spain would prefer to play, England or the Netherlands?
I would say Netherlands just so that they'll have an open game, more chances to create. I think they'll thrive under that situation. Even though England might sound an easier opponent, but when they play defensively, it's hard to get past them. So I still think that they would prefer the Dutch side rather than England.
So yeah, with that, this is our instant thoughts to the first semi-final. What a game it proved to be, and it was. We all got our predictions spot on. It was Spain who eventually triumphed and are going to play in the final of the Euros. Uh, yeah, do let us know whether Spain are now the genuine favorites to win this competition. Do the usual, like, share, and subscribe our videos. Turn the notification bell on so that you know when our videos drop. And yeah, get interacting in the comments below. And till then, we'll see you in the next video, which will be coming out tomorrow after the England and the Netherlands game. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.